Bum bum bum.
We have no viewers. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. So,
This is our first episode of Cringe Watch.
Yes.
Today, our specimen in question is Benjamin Aaron Shapiro. If you didn't
Is that his
know,
middle name?
Yeah.
What a stupid middle name. Aaron.
No, it's
Is it
Aaron.
Aaron? You should have said Aaron.
I don't know. So he is an American conservative political commentator, public speaker, media executive, author, and attorney.
Harvard graduate over here.
Yes.
He is currently 36 years old. Shapiro's parents both worked in Hollywood. His mother is an executive of a TV company, and his father is a composer. Shapiro's cousin is a writer and former child actress, Maria Wilson, which is Matilda, for those of you that don't know. And he graduated from UCLA and Harvard. You used to love Ben? That's cringe. That's cringe. We're going to cringe watch that. Using mask in what states have the highest COVID rate?
Coronavirus denier.
No, he wears masks though. I saw a tweet. Yeah, he said he wears masks. He said, I'm an avid mask wearer.
But he was like, but what if?
Hypothetically, if we didn't wear masks, would COVID cases go up? The answer is no. Alrighty, so you ready? We're going to watch our first Ben Shapiro video. It's going to be his meme review. So get ready for this.
So PewDiePie asked me to review memes. Memes are this thing where people put funny stuff on my phone. Here is one of these.
I love his definition of meme. Meme
is put funny things on my phone. What does that mean?
This is a boomer comment. That was straight up boomer.
Meme.
Default dance.
Oh my god.
Default dance. Oh my god. What do you think he's gonna boomer it up? He's gonna ruin it.
Okay.
Me.
Hypothetically.
Producer Jonathan Hay, and then I guess they inserted me in a Fortnite.
I guess they inserted me. I don't know for sure.
I suppose. I don't know if it was real or not.
You probably know the reference better. I don't dance.
He doesn't dance. That was an edited video of him dancing.
I give this meme a 3.
A 3?
Next.
That was a 10 out of 10.
Okay, so.
Okay, this is epic.
I love all of the memes about how Shapiro chops up human body.
Ben Shapiro chops up human body. What is he talking about?
Cue the Curb Your Enthusiasm audio.
That was
delivers to ditch, leaves it bleeding for the police to find later, but is never found. I like those kind of memes.
Just not worth it.
Make a sandcastle. I will preemptively knock it down because what are you? Some sort of child? Be an adult. Grow up. Next meme.
He looks so happy with himself, and he goes, "Next meme." Like it's not
enjoy life. Don't do anything.
He says, "Be an adult," and then immediately goes, "Next meme," as a little kid.
Left. Okay, little on the nose, but I agree. I live to create leftist tears. I have a mug with that on it.
Leftist tears, not even Democrat tears. So he's
he
coming
moved
for our
on
throats.
to leftists.
He's coming for our throats right here.
Oh my gosh, that's so. Oh.
Facts over feelings.
That was something. That was something else.
That was definitely. It was funny. I do think it was funny.
I tried to find the one where it says destroys specifically. So I want to know what he's destroying.
So we bullied. That was fun. But now we're actually going to roast this man. Dig his grave for him.
At play, it used to be called gender dysphoria or gender identity disorder, not called gender. The idea that sex, gender are malleable is not. Okay, and I'm not denying your humanity if you're a transgender person. I am saying that you are not the sex you claim to be. You're still a human being. You're a human being with an issue that I wish you Godspeed in dealing.
What? He just said being transition.
I don't deny them that they're a human. They just have issues. Valid.
They just have issues. Like what? I don't. He's not even making an argument here. He's just like, you're not. Like, where is the
it's an objective fact, even though he's using subjective reasoning.
There was literally like no like source or argument or anything like that at all. Then just now, like literally, he just was like, "You're not."
I'm Ben Shapiro.
Because I said so. That's it.
Dealing with in whatever way you see fit. But if you are going to dictate to me that I'm supposed to pretend,
It's boy now. It says boy on box, so that means boys.
I'm Ben Shapiro. My way.
My way or the highway.
and if I call you a moose, are you suddenly a moose?
Oh, the attack helicopter.
Oh my
argument.
god.
Okay, if I redefine our terms. No, it's a yes, that's right. Men
He's
and women.
being literally, not to mention, how disrespectful was that? Not to mention, he's supposed to be this great debater and this great arguer, whatever you want to call it. But then you just sit there. If I call you a moose, does that make you a moose? That's literally like a toddler.
Like a false equivalency fallacy to determine his logic.
That's literally like, not to mention that was like a toddler argument. Like, that's literally like, oh, I'm gonna call you a name because I don't like what you said. He's just saying that just to say that. Like, he's not even sourcing anything.
Bullying of any sort, okay? The idea that somebody would beat somebody up is terrible, okay? As somebody who's viciously bullied in high school, I'm not a fan of bullying.
You deserve to be bullied, not gonna lie. I'm gonna say it. If you act
Bring
like
it back. Whoops.
Break the door. Yes, Chloe.
That was courtesy of Lucas. He decided that was the one that was going to go up.
Yes.
But the idea that the normal suicide rate across the United States is 4%. The suicide rate in the transgender community is 40%. The idea that 36% more transgender people are committing suicide because people are mean to them is ridiculous.
Does he not know how statistics works? Like, you don't just subtract it. It means of that community, like 40% of that 4% are coming from the transgender community.
So it'd be 40% of 4%, which would be a small number. But I don't know what that is at the time.
Well, I mean, like they make up, obviously, like a smaller proportion of our population. So when 40% are contributing to that 4% total number that's controlling, that's a disproportionate amount.
Yes, definitely. But, like, the thing is that, like, I mean, because, like, it's not like we can, like, survey these people, like, oh, why did you kill yourself? Like, they're already dead, so we don't know, like, what the specific reason, if it has to relate to the trans issues, or if it has to relate to issues with, like, just regular depression or other mental illnesses that somebody could possibly have, you know what I mean? But it's obviously got to be outside factors since it's such a higher rate than other people, you know what I mean?
And we can tell whether what you say has value, not based on what you're actually saying, but based instead on your place in this hierarchy of victimhood. So if we could somehow find the unicorn of intersectionality, you know, the bisexual, transgender, female little person who's 3/4 black, 1/4 Native.
I don't know if this is racist, but it don't feel right.
American and disabled. If we could find that person, we could all just go home. Because that philosophy is your own damn fault. You want to succeed in America? Work harder.
Oh, he solved it. He solved poverty.
You know what?
Everything.
Just get a fucking job. Duh. It's not that hard.
Get a new job. Just do it. Don't worry about it.
Just do it.
Those inconveniences, those are inconveniences. Those aren't anything implemented by society.
True, of course. American history is replete with racism, and some people are currently affected by racism in the past. You may not have inherited as much wealth if your parents lived under Jim Crow. Obviously, that's true. But we cannot fix that with more racism.
So he's acknowledging that generational wealth
is a key contributor to, like, white people's success.
But he's just like, well, it's too late.
They said we can't combat that with more racism, which I'm assuming means you can be racist to white people.
Yeah. Reverse racism.
Does not solve injustice.
Injustice? How is giving reparations to African Americans?
You know, when they 1965, like the Equal Everything Act, so everything that went in, you know, it solved everything. Yes. Racism, gone.
Gone. Never met a single racist in my entire life.
Never heard of racism.
Yeah. Don't know her.
Art in life. But we can fix where we're going. It turns out that if you don't want to be poor, permanently poor in the United States, all you have to do is 3 things. There's 3 things, according to the Brookings Institute. You can do all of these. They're very easy, right? Get married before you have babies, finish high school, get a job.
Okay, I've already done 2 of those
solve poverty.
I've done 2 of those things. I have a job.
Get a job.
And then I, what else did he say? Sorry, I already forgot.
Easy, right? Get married.
Get married before you have babies.
I'm not married yet, and I don't have any children, so I'm okay.
Graduate from high school.
Graduate high school. Okay, I've done that, and I've gotten a job. Okay, and then I probably will get married before I have children.
Graduate high school, get a job, and don't put that thing there without that thing on it before you're married. And as far as the idea,
okay, having the marriage thing is what's getting me. Like, what is getting married gonna change?
It's because you're gonna have another person to have the financial burden on the child, I guess.
I guess like specifically, but he's acting like the only people that like stay together are like the married people, but that's just not.
It's like 40-something% of marriages end in divorce, so it's not half, but it's like 40%. So
yeah.
That same year was 7%. So what happened to the white privilege? I thought that the country inherently is biased in favor of white people. Wouldn't the white single mother be better off than the black married couple? And
that's not what that means.
Equivalency.
That literally is not. There's a correlation does not equal causation right there.
Force. Blacks represented 26% of those shot, which sounds high until you realize that nearly 50% of all murders in the United States are committed by black people.
Oh, 1350! Oh my gosh, he did the meme.
Oh my god, I can't believe he just said that. He really did just say that, didn't he?
Ben Shapiro. Oh my god.
Does he not even know that stat has been debunked?
An opt-in survey where they asked women, have you ever been sexually assaulted? But they included in the definition of sexual assault things that we're not fond of but aren't rape. Things like, did someone try to kiss you against your will? Did someone touch you?
Okay, so 1 in 4 women are sexually assaulted. How about that? Or sexually harassed. So, I mean, that's still not a very good.
I would still even if someone forced themselves on you in any way, shape, or form, whether it's intercourse or not, it's still a problem.
If somebody touches your shoulder and you don't like that, or touches your lower back, you don't like that, that is definitely not okay. You know.
And all the rest of this. Income inequality is actually not a huge problem in the United States, and nobody rich is making you poor. The stupidity of the income inequality.
No.
Oh, wage theft, not a thing. Not at all. Not like it's like the majority.
Surplus labor value? No. Karl Marx didn't exist.
I know. Rich people do not exploit their workers at all. Never, ever has that ever happened. How dare you ever think that has happened, especially here in the United States?
It's a voluntary contract.
The argument is the idea. In order for you to give me something, I'm going to give you a service in return. As I've said before, consent. Socialism is about non-consent.
What is he? What? What does that even mean? Socialism is about non-consent. What are you not consenting to in socialism?
Because they think it's theft. Because they aren't getting to steal from other people's labor.
What?
Capitalism is consensual sex and socialism is rape.
What?
Is he a real human? Let's go back to meme review where it says, is Ben Shapiro real? I understand now. He's an enigma.
You want Ben Shapiro to be real. I don't want him to be real, so I'm not sharing it. But the thing is, oh my god, wait. But I don't even understand,
is about non-consent. Capitalism is consensual sex and socialism is rape.
But okay, if capitalism is so consensual, how come I have to participate in it to survive?
They talk about that in Wage, Labor, and Capital. What happens if the laborer doesn't sell his labor? He dies.
That's the thing.
You have to sell your labor to live in society.
That's the thing, is that he says it's consensual, but it's entirely not consensual at all.
Socialism is you get to take my crap.
Woo!
Whose stuff is getting stolen?
I'll take Ben Shapiro's crap any day.
All gonna die. It's awful. It's awful. It's awful. Okay, the upper middle class grew from 12% of Americans in 1979 to 30% in 2014.
That's probably some subjective survey where people answer on whether or not they feel like they're upper class. And that's the thing, is that no rich person says they're a rich person. You know what I mean? Most Americans are going to say they're middle class, upper middle class, or lower middle class. Nobody says that I'm in poverty, or nobody says that they're ultra wealthy. You know what I mean?
Class consciousness.
Anyways, I think we're done talking about Ben Shapiro. He's a stupid,
Good.
ignorant, willfully ignorant, I would say, person. And I had fun bullying him.
Yeah, next time we'll probably do a Ben Shapiro. Steven Crowder.
I want to do
I
Steven
think is the
Crowder.
next one. We'll have to find good clips because he does those debates.
Change my mind. That's his whole thing.
Oh yeah, that he is the meme. I forget that.
Yeah, he is the change my mind meme.
Oh my goodness.
Well, thanks everybody for tuning in.
We got 3 people left.
Oh.
Come on our Discord in case.
Yeah, join our Discord if you're not on there. Or who knows, Discord might die too.
Oh yeah, we have to check that, huh?
Yeah. All right, thanks for coming. I can't end this, so this is all up to you, Rye.
Okay. Peace out.
Girl Scout.